Alright guys, lesson 61 today, Tuesday, December 11th, 14 days till Christmas. 9 more days, what, 10 more, 9.5 more days of school till Christmas break. And here we are looking at lesson 61. We're over halfway through the book and we're almost halfway through the year, so we're right where we want to be, a little ahead of where we want to be, which is always a good thing. And today we're doing lesson 62. I might have said 61, but I should have said lesson 62. So, with that being said, we are going to learn about writing mixed numbers as improper fractions. And here's an example that we want to make sure we understand. If we have a problem like 3 and 5/6, let me change my ink flow, my pressure scale, and my hardness. I'm going to change all that. 3 and 5/6, there's two ways we can go about putting this into an improper fraction. The old-fashioned way, the way that I learned when I was in school, is our teacher just told us we multiply the whole number by the denominator. 3 times 6 equals 18. And then to that we add 5. Add 5. Let me put add 5. And when we add 5 we get 23. And then our denominator comes over and we get 23 over 6. Okay? So basically it's 6 times 3 is 18 plus 5 is 23. Okay? Other way you can do it is we know that we have 3 of something, and to make 3 into a fraction, the 6 being the denominator, we can say that 6 over 6 is the same thing as 1, right? Would you agree? And then we can say 6 over 6 is like 1 again, correct? That gives us 2. And then we can say 6 over 6 is 1 again, which gives us 3, right? So now we've changed this 3 here, we've broken it down into these 3 fractions, and they all mean the same thing. Because each one of these has a value of 1. And when I add that up, I have 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. Okay, but I also have this fraction that I started with, 5/6. I have to account for that. So now when I add all of these together, when I'm adding fractions, my denominator is all the same, so I know that I'm going to have a 6 here. Now I just add my numerator. 6, 12, 18, and 5 is 23. Y'all see how I did that here? Y'all see how I did that? That's the other way to do it. That's the math behind this operation. Or, as I said, the shortcut is simply to say 6 times 3 is 18 plus 5 gives you 23. And our denominator just simply comes over and remains as the denominator. Okay? We okay with that? No problem, right? All right. Let me get rid of that. And then we're going to take this problem here. 2 and 3/4. And we want to turn that into an improper fraction. So, Peter, how would I go about doing that? Okay, so I'm times 2 by 4, I get 8. I add the 3 to it, that gives me 11. And what's my denominator going to be? 11 over 4. How else can I do that? What's the other way of doing that, Tucker? Huh? 4/4 plus 4/4. Yeah. Plus 3/4. And get 11/4. So these two 4/4 are a way of saying 2. I bring this down here and I just add these across, right? And you're exactly right. Everybody understand that? Beautiful. All right. That takes us to our next problem, which is, hang on, I got this stuff here. I don't like that. Our next problem is 5 2/3 is an improper fraction. Skylar, help me with that one. 5 times 3 is 15. Plus 2 equals 17 over 3, right? How else can I do that? Plus 3 over 3. Plus 3 over 3. Plus 3 over 3. Plus 3 over 3. Plus 2 over 3. That's the other way I can do it. Kind of a long way, huh? Do you see how this way is a little bit easier? Okay. All right. And then we have this scenario. Bigger brush tip. Let's go with this color. See how this color works. We're going to take 1 2/3 and 2 2/5, and it wants us to take those two improper fractions and multiply them together for an answer. So Mason, how do I do this first one here? What am I going to get? Absolutely not. It said to write 1 2/3 and 2 2/5 as improper fractions and then multiply them. Hang on. Mason, how do I make those improper fractions? Okay, so this is going to be 12/5. So this is going to change to 12/5. And what's this one going to change to? Okay, so now it wants me to take 5/3 and multiply it by 12/5. So now I can go 5/3 times 12/5. And what's my answer there, Mason? Can that be reduced? To what? Okay, what about 12 over 3? Can that be reduced? Exactly. There's my answer. Good job. Good job. All right. Here's what we're going to do. Scroll this up. And to the board, I want Ben to go to the board. Ben, you're going to do this one, 2 4/5. Okay, Peter, go to the board and do this one, 3 1/2. This is Peter. This is Ben. Yeah, what we've been doing today, bro. Skylar. Skylar, yours is going to be 1 3/4. Tucker, in your desk there, I want you to do this one, 6 1/4. Mason, you're going to do 1 5/6 in your desk. And Glenn, in your desk, Glenn, I want you to do 3 3/10. What'd you? 14/5 is correct for Ben. Peter, what'd you get? That's correct. Scholar, what'd you get? Correct. Tucker, you done yet? What'd you get? Oh, it's correct. And then Mason? Okay. Glenn, you done yet? No, erase that. Alright guys, I'm in another video here. I'm backing out. Information for today's review for today's lesson 62. We're done.